Hello Collective, thanks for joining me. I'm just preparing some cards for today's little reading. Hope you're all doing well. So I thought I would just try and link into the energy that's pushing forward for you. Let's take a look and see, anything that's coming forward that you may need to be aware of, well, always need to be aware of. So just over the next few days, what energy is coming in. Alright, okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles represents finances of some kind or assets. It feels for me with the Five of Pentacles that we're looking at a loss, obviously, that's what it means. But in particular, it felt like I was seeing people losing money. So maybe a stream or a lucrative form of income is now drying up. Okay, alright, so let's see what we've got. We have the Five of Cups, the Two of Swords, Judgment, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Five of Cups and then we had the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it still gives me that same energy that not only is there finances that people are losing, it is connected also to a loss of love or some kind of emotions in play that aren't giving the same return as before, or sad news coming forward. So okay, so I'm seeing, for example, and I need just to use what I do to make it easier, but it would be like someone paying for readings, and then the Five of Cups, so the Five of Pentacles is the money that's lost or that's been paid out, and then the Five of Cups is they're not getting the answer back that they were looking for, hoping for. As tarot readers, they know that when you're up against people that they specifically want to hear a certain answer or certain outcome, then they'll just move around all tarot readers until they find someone that tells them what they want to hear. With the Two of Cups, it's Two of Swords, it's showing that there's an indecision. Again, this feels like maybe the person that's paying for the readings is unable to make a clear-cut decision because there could be, using again the tarot industry as an example, but too many mixtures of what's coming forward as an outcome or whatever. So straight away that makes me feel like there's some kind of energy manipulation going on. If something is set and it's meant to be, then it will be the same across the board, or as close to, regardless of the details. So it could be that way, and whoever is getting the news back or having the readings, that they are trying to switch it to be a different outcome because possibly one person has said something different that's in alignment with what they want to hear. So the Two of Swords also, I'm being shown that to remember, for those of you that have watched previous readings, that there is still a gameplay in play in regards to manipulating somebody's emotions, so like a setup of making someone believe that it's all going to be amazing, and then they pull the rug from under them, or they just shut something down, or they ghost them, or there's an argument, or there's something. So we're being reminded that that is still in play. What I'm making from that, and we're going to go into it deeper obviously, is maybe it is a combination of the two, in regards to somebody paying for readings to get an answer and then manipulating the outcome of something, but it feels that maybe, yeah, like the person just trying to work out the person that either is having the readings or that they're having the readings for, whatever information that they hear, what gets taken back is the distortion. So say for example they said, oh, they're not coming back, or something's never going to work. Whatever's being taken back will be the opposite or the reverse of that. So yeah, someone trying to get information. Okay, so it feels, let's take a look and just see if we can get a bit more of an idea of what this actually is about, because what I've just said is more of a example purposes to help you lock in the energy of the cards. With that judgment, it is showing either someone is at a crossroads and ready to take a different direction, regardless of what they're hearing. The Ten of Pentacles is saying even if someone takes a different direction, it leads them to the Ten of Pentacles. And even if there is like an energy distortion or the truth not being carried forward, it may just take a longer route, but it still ends in a Ten of Pentacles. We've got boredom and discontent, the crown chakra, patience, and victory. Okay, so, and solar plexus at the bottom of the deck. So we've got here the Five of Cups, some kind of emotional loss or an element of depression, possibly. Just this feeling of not knowing what to do. So already whoever is in this energy, they're giving their power away because they're not tapping into their self-love, which then activates their power of being able to manifest. The inability to manifest the outcome, the Ten of Pentacles, and success and victory in this case, is where we're getting the indecision. With the crown chakra being underneath, to clarify it, it's letting us know that whoever this energy is, they're not relying on their own intuition, the solar plexus at the bottom of the deck, and they're not listening to their higher self. Their higher self will be in alignment with this Ten of Pentacles, and they're just showing me that the colour match that you're seeing there is how that is aligned. So this person is either being fed information or what they're receiving back is too mixed for whatever reason, so they're unable to trust their instincts in that sense. With the Judgment card and patience, as we know, there are a lot of situations where karma is playing out right now. Whether people are attributing it to that or not, it doesn't matter. But we've also got here that within this tower moments and the karmic wheel going forwards or back, whatever it may represent for you, that what we are seeing is that a strong higher perspective judgment call needs to be made next, moving forward. That will determine which way the wheel will swing. Or we also have a need for patience, because possibly the person that's either being fed wrong information, or possibly the one that's paying for readings, and then what gets brought back, what they're being told is there's a need to just hold fire because other things are changing within their environment, and is going to open up a clear pathway of choices and decisions to make. Further down the line, they're saying, we've got here the Ten of Pentacles and victory and success. So some of you may have situations that are going on now that are either relentlessly costing you more and more layout of finances, or you may be experiencing some kind of I was being shown the Magician, so physical blocks coming in to disrupt your finances, and again that will be to keep you out of alignment to the whatever it is you're trying to manifest. That's why these Two of Swords are here with the crown chakra, because either it's happening physically, so you're being influenced in some way from your peers, your work colleagues, or your loved ones, family, friends. Can you call them loved ones or friends if they are manipulating something? Yeah, it feels like a mixture as well, so the double-edged sword of either something going on outside of your awareness, or something that you're aware of and whoever's doing it doesn't realize that you are aware, if that makes sense. So let's go in a bit deeper and see what else we can get. So or just even see as well what it's to do with. So with this Five of Cups, discontent and boredom, and again we've got here patience, so an impatience with the answers, or how long am I going to be stuck like this or in this situation, and the discontent of not knowing what to do. So we've got here the Eight of Cups. So somebody could be being told that someone's walked away, or in the process of walking away, or this is what's hidden, that somebody has already walked away from a situation, but what's being portrayed forward is to either make someone not believe this is a reality, or to cause a distortion and a confusion around whether this is somebody is walking away, has walked away, or is thinking of walking away. We've got here the Five of Pentacles with our Two of Swords. So again, more money being laid out and not the same return coming back. There could be an element yourself or whoever is connected to this, that there is a financial loss that's happening. They're showing me a well, I was going to say wheel, but a well, and it's almost like a bottomless pit. So always be mindful of aligning yourself with somebody that is playing out a lot of karma, or clearing a lot of karmic debt at the minute, especially if it's connected to finances, because that will transfer onto you. So you could be helping someone, but their karma transfers over to you, or you take responsibility for clearing it. With Judgment, you've got the Sun, so your spirit guides are saying to just be patient a little bit longer, because something is being illuminated, whether it's in your awareness yet or not. It will be to others. There's some kind of setup plan that's not really going to plan, so whoever's doing the setup, they could be the ones getting the readings, or it's somebody that has ulterior motives that is searching for a particular truth. We've got here the Six of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles, just to confirm that if you can stay patient and true to yourself, then the Six of Wands will be the outcome with this Ten of Pentacles. They're also showing me that the setup plan is to make that win into a Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, 10 scenario, and then a dismantling of somebody's belief system in people, or to affect their trust in people, or their trust in their own judgment, something like that. I don't know, as I'm describing that to you, I'm seeing going away. So you may have a holiday booked, or you may just be going somewhere that is relaxing, that makes it feel like you're on holiday, or you're being called to take a break from overthinking the outcome of a situation, because there's three cards that are letting you know it's going in your favour. The Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the victory and success, all of them working together. So one is financial stability, and the other one is success in something connecting to emotions. With the discontent and boredom, we've got again the Two of Swords, an indecision of not knowing what to do. It feels that it's because there's some kind of manipulation. And then we've got here the Six of Pentacles, which because the answers coming back are unclear, or there's too much energy manipulation, as in too many people going for readings wanting the same thing, so they're switching things up. It's not an authentic energy. So we've got more money being spent out, whereas if the actual person was to just remove their mask, come forward honestly, then any tarot reader would be able to read the situation correctly. I appreciate in a lot of circumstances that's not possible, but if we are looking at a recorrection, rebalancing of wrongs being righted, and so on, then that should be something that you're finding a way to do that. Obviously, the flip side is if it is somebody, people, or whatever that are trying to interfere within the outcome of a situation, then it's just going to continue to be what it is. So the Six of Pentacles is showing finances exchanged. I'm just being shown now as well that with the Five of Pentacles that was at the bottom of the deck, that this is letting us know that there's an avenue, a pathway, a pipeline, a drip feed of finances. So a lucrative income for, let's say, those that are being paid to get the reading. That tap is being turned off. So what that would look like would be if somebody is not getting the answers that they need because others are trying to collect that data for them, then they would be money better spent by stop giving out to others and using it for themselves to go directly, is what I'm being told for someone. We've got here the crown chakra and the magician. So like I was saying, some kind of manipulation of energy that's going on, and somebody's intuition that's blocked. Somebody is struggling to be able to manifest. Now they're showing me a triangle, and they're saying that in the physical realm we have a saying of it takes two to tango, but what they are showing is that in this case, in the spirit realm, it takes three to tango. So for example, they're showing that it's like one person is saying above, sending their prayers up above, I'm sick of this life, or I'm sick of going through this, when will I say meet someone, or when will life change, or when will things get better. The other one would be thinking, if only they met somebody, then it would make life easier for me. I can't do anything because they won't let me go, and if only they met someone, it would make it easier. And then another one, whoever would be saying that they are manifesting, they're in alignment, ready to receive. Yes, let's say, for example, these two are together and they're having a hell of a time. They could be clearing out individual karmic debt. That's for them to know, not us. But also as well, that once that debt has been played out, the wishes, all three wishes, align to their self, which is why we see things with moon magic coming forward. 3 wishes made at once makes an alignment. And then you've got the spirit realm and your higher selves in the background, orchestrating a 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, victory and success for everybody. Everybody that is connected on a soul contract, whatever you are wishing, you are also wishing for the others that are connected. So the person that's wishing, I wish they would just find someone else and that would make my life easier, I could go off with someone else. The person that's wishing for that are actually contributing to the other one of the triangle, in the sense of this person trying to manifest someone that's in alignment with them, so they are then a power to having the same wish. You've then got someone wishing for their life to change, discontent and boredom, but they don't know how to make it change, or how to do something different. But they also align with the other person because they are ready for change. They're ready to let go of their old self, their old ways, and move forward into a higher perspective, higher version of themselves, which then aligns them to the other. Then you have these two that are letting each other go because they are wishing a release of each other to the other one, but it's being spoken in the spirit realm, or praying for it to be a thing, but it's not being communicated on the physical realm. So that's why the spirit guides are coming forward saying that we say it takes 2 to tango, when really they're telling us no, it actually takes 3 to do that analogy. Okay, so with patience and the sun, we've got the moon. So there's doubts that whatever is being wished for, this judgment call, this being brave, this stepping into unknown territories, this leap of faith, and this letting go of the outcome and trusting the process. Obviously, there are also, with the moon, there are those shadow sides, because you've got the private thoughts that are going on. You've got the, if we're saying go in for readings, and the energy manipulation, and so that comes under the secrecy, things that aren't really being open and honest, things that are being held back. And also a worry and a doubt of, if I did trust that process, if I'm not manifesting and I'm going through heavy karma, how can I rely and trust the process that when I make this leap of faith, or if I come out and say what I've got to say, that it actually will manifest into that? Because from the perspective they're operating on, so I'm just being shown the Hanged Man, and need to change your perspective to how you're viewing the situation. How can they ensure that it's worth the risk? That's for all parties involved, especially as well if there's been some kind of history that's a real bad tainted past. One could be like, yeah, good riddance. I hope they do meet someone else. They can have them because they don't realise what they're getting. Whereas the other may be feeling that they have done so much to change their self, or that they are so trapped within a cycle that they don't know how to break. And if they were given the chance, the opportunity, that it would then give them that chance to restart life in a new way and leave that old self behind. There could be similarities with the other amongst the two. It makes a triangle. It's a soul contract that everyone's linked to. We've got here the Five of Cups with victory and success, and that is just verifying the worry and the doubt that's coming forward of how can I be sure it's going to be that. And also it is symbolizing the Five of Cups, the emotional detachment to the overall situation, or somebody perceiving that for them to win it's a Five of Cups for someone else, or even literally projecting, wishing a Five of Cups for someone else. But that is just symbolic for the narrative of what's coming forward. Okay, so let's take a look. So it feels like we are heading down the relationship dynamics, so whether that is family dynamics, work colleagues, peer group, actual relationship, marriage, whatever it may be, siblings for some of you. Let's take a look at what's coming forward with the relationships and see if we can get you more clues. So Five of Cups, Eight of Cups, we've got here the chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, codependencies. That will be something that keeps someone in a Two of Swords situation, because better the devil you know. It's continuing in that safety zone, and also it's a fear of rejection. Also, for whatever that triangle, that the perspective you're looking in from, it will also be an element of the worry of making a decision and reading it wrong. This is why you're called to go direct, or not to hand your power over for someone to give you the answers and tell you what to do. Because for some of you, there is an absolute magician's manipulation that people are getting the answer, but they're handing the actual outcome, or what's being seen, that bit's the part that's getting distorted and causing the imbalance. But the spirit guides are letting you know that those people will be exposed, which is why we're being shown here a shutdown of finances. We've got Five of Pentacles, the snake, competition and enemy, which is exactly what I've just been describing. The Two of Swords trying to cause some kind of imbalance within finances, or an obstruction of some kind, and a twisting of the truth. Competition and enemy, the other woman, and look over your shoulder. So whatever aspect you're in, guaranteed there is females involved, whether it's 1, 2, 3 or whatever. With here the sun and judgment, we have sunglasses. Watching and looking, which is those that are looking in and somebody looking to the future of what it will be. Perception is the Hanged Man card that they showed me. It's not on the table, but it was to say about changing the perspective and taking the power back, and then something becomes illuminated, and then we've got stalking. So somebody is obtaining information, or a way of looking into a situation in an unethical way. But with that perception, it feels that there will be, with the solar plexus, an inkling that something's not matching up. This Ten of Pentacles and Six of Wands, victory and success, it will have the strongest calling, alignment feeling, and that Five of Cups will just be a tiny little bit of doubt that's able to bat away. So maybe in a private thoughts and thinking, each one of that triangle, for example, purposes still, will have that strong Ten of Pentacles, Six of Wands feeling to whatever it is that they're wishing for. Whereas the Five of Cups is the outside interference that places that energetic distortion into the way that somebody is seeing or feeling something. It's easy to clear. We've got here healthy choices, self-love, self-care, being happy, love and life is confirming our Ten of Pentacles, Six of Wands. What they're telling me is, in a way of being able to gauge the distortion in messages coming back or manipulation of some kind, in regards specifically to self-love, if at this day and age you have anyone in your environment that is promoting the message that to openly admit that you love yourself, that you pour love into yourself, that you know yourself to be the best that you can be, for to be told that that is being a narcissist or that that is egotistical, you may want to check your peer group and where you get your information and guidance from, because that's clearly warlock and dark witch teachings. There is no one that I know within my experience this day and age that does not understand the value of self-love. There's nothing egotistical about it to openly say you love yourself. If it's loaded with arrogance, selfishness, and so selfishness and selflessness, two completely different things. So maybe do a little sweep of where you're getting your guidance from, especially if it's coming on the back of spiritual guidance. I know somebody and they promote the tear down, take down of everyone. They give spiritual guidance, teachings of spiritualities like this, and they haven't got a fucking clue about the first thing of living a spiritual life. So you've just got to be careful. Those that teach anti-self-love or promotion of that, false spiritual teachings, those people are the happiness haters trying to tear shit down. So that would be more in alignment of the false sense of security, making someone believe that they're all into them and then pulling the rug, ghosting, and so just to leave them in a hanged man position and keep them in that forever and a day, the intention being. So know that we've always got the shadow side parallel from the happier side. We've got here with our Six of Pentacles, Two of Swords, discontent and boredom. We've got the dragonfly, light-hearted and adept, finding out and change, things coming to light and healing. So basically what it's showing is that as the perspective changes, as things become more illuminated, as there is a discernment about where information's coming from and what's not resonating with the solar plexus deeper soul feeling to an outcome because you're aligning with it, then what starts to happen is this Two of Swords turns into the reverse, and you start drawing a bit more judgment on your own decisions. Once you start recognizing that you've stopped taking guidance and advice for certain or particular people, then you're able to check what changes, what starts flowing. We've got finding out, which is matching in with that. Finding out who is the fox amongst the chicken coop. Who is it that is trying to cause you a indecision, two of swords situation? Is it yourself, self-sabotaging because of the fear of making that leap and moving into the unknown? Or do you have people that are getting readings on you and then coming back giving you guidance and distorting the truth? Or are you paying others to go and get readings so that you can set something up, or you're wondering why the information's coming back wrong? Whatever it is, you're going to know better within that circumstance. The dragonfly is highly spiritual. It is a little flappy wings winking at some exciting stuff that will start presenting in the skies to many as we move towards the end of the year. Some exciting cosmic star stuff coming into play. With the magician, we have not enough, self-sabotaging, ego and fear, frustration, lack of confidence. So like I was telling you, the crown chakra, blocked intuition, the magician, that something is manipulating the way that you're perceiving or how you're manifesting, or so there's a distortion of either the information that's coming through or where you get it from, or a lack of confidence of the higher perspective guidance you're getting. This is why this is so strong and solid, because regardless of how you see it or how you interpret it, that is like the thickest, strongest cord. So no cord cutting can remove you from this. This is your destiny and you are meant to align to it. That's why you're able to feel it outside of any kind of confusion. They're saying take a look at that picture. That's what you're up against with the Two of Swords and the Magician. So it's showing self-sabotaging. Maybe people are putting it in your head that you're sabotaging something, or maybe you are reading somebody wrong and trying to preempt their actions, maneuvers, or their thinking, and you've got that wrong. We've got ego and fear, which is again the fear of moving into the light and illuminating that you have that self-love for yourself, because if you don't know how to give yourself the best quality of life, to put yourself first, or to recognize, and it's not even just saying I know what my worth is, it's deeper than that. So there's the lesson between being egotistical and knowing self-love, which is coming direct from the divine, a child of God, literally. So there's that. There is the frustration as you're trying to settle into that trust mode. So with the moon, we have ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, a new phase, new moon, new phase, moon magic, illusions, distortions, worry, doubt. But here we've got this worry and doubt isn't it is an illusion, it's not real, because here we have ascending. So you need to have that self-love and recognize your trust within yourself in order to be able to ascend above these not enough, you'll never be enough, and these low vibrationals that are surrounding you right now. in whatever form they come. Learning and expansion. The more you learn to trust yourself, learn to love yourself, the more your conscious and awareness will expand. The transcending is the transcending of the death of the old self, the ego death, and the ascending, transcending to let the higher self lead the way. Preparing for union is what we were saying, whether it's a person, place or thing. Your crown chakra is trying to align with this abundance that's coming forward. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, recognition and reward, self-love, self-care, being happier, and love and life. So with that air balloon there is definitely something connecting to travel, will definitely be in the mix. So coming forward, victory and success, and our 5 of Cups, we have grounding, stability and security, our 10 of Pentacles, performance, which is our 6 of Wands, a recognition and reward, growth and endurance is our learning and expansion, which turns our 5 of Cups and 3 cups on the traditional tarot that are kicked over, turned down, looking at the loss, but then turning around to see the 2 cups in the traditional deck that are still stood up, which is the union, the 2 of Cups union, and then it's got growth and endurance. So like they were showing with the triangle explanation, that 2 people could have had a life of hell together and can't wait to get rid of each other, but waiting for the first one to make the move or whatever. Whereas once they move on to their expansive ways or whatever directions they take, that is their wish fulfillment, their version of this, that then each other would be like, yeah, take them, they're like the fucking devil themselves. But yeah, maybe there's an outgrowing or a misalignment that together they are hell on earth, whereas paired with others where their heart actually is, both of them manifesting this for themselves, whatever it may be, that when they go off to that they are the highest version of themselves. Together there's that low vibration, so that's why it's taking 3 to tango, regardless of who is linked to who, because everybody's manifesting the best for each other. Okay. And then we had at the bottom of the deck, healing heart, healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationships, moving on to a happier heart. Okay, so I feel, let's see what Sophie's have to say. So let's just kind of, I like the way that everyone is all on the same page, even though individually they believe themselves not to be. And the way that they have made it that even any aspect of that triangle, the last thing they would be expecting is that the other is wishing well for them. But that is literally higher perspectives. We've got here the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, so something is aligning and it's going to push forward rapidly. We've got the 8 of Swords, so breaking free, like we've got here with this picture. Breaking free, the chaser then becomes chasing the dreams and not letting it get out of sight. It's breaking free that mental trap of the mind and releasing yourself in order to take that judgment call and maneuver down a different path and direction, which your spirit guides are saying you will be supported in whatever you do, because you are moving into a soul alignment. the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, regardless of what perspective you're looking in at. Ultimately, it is connecting with our crown chakra. So King and Queen of Cups, they're using the intuition, in touch with their emotions, able to empower themselves to read the signals that the universe relays back to them when they're coming into alignment. So kindness, caring, compassion, self-love, self-care, and care, forgiveness to others around. We've got here the Six of Swords, which is showing us with that judgment call, and the learning and expansion, transformation, transcending, that Six of Cups, Six of Swords, moving forward into calmer times, moving forward into the direction of alignment with your Ten of Pentacles, your Six of Wands, again another Six of Wands, which is recognition and reward for a decision, a bravery of a decision, moving forward. I'm just seeing, as they're saying that, the 6 and 6, 12 equals the 3, which then brings us back to our triangle. The 3 takes 3 to tango. So then we've got here the Four of Coins, or Four of Pentacles, is having that relationship, the Four of Cups, in regards to not having codependence or fear of abandonment or fear of failure, that something's going to go wrong. So controlling the outcome or holding tight that you can't expand and go with the flow of where the universe gets you to settle. It's like, yes, holding on to that dream that is dear to you, but also having a little bit of flexibility that your higher self can come in and maneuver you into something that is more magnificent than you could ever choose for yourself. Okay, well, so that was a lot. I hope it's resonating for you. Please like and subscribe. I am gonna just bring us some cards to see the angel cards and what they are saying. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you. So we've got here with the Eight of Swords, number 13, peace. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go, let God. For the King and Queen of Cups, connecting to the higher self perspective, we've got Three of Gabriel, prosperity arising from wise planning. Take time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. And showing me the boat on there as well. So travel is connected to someone in some way. And so with our Six of Swords, we have Queen of Ariel, mature, practical, generous, happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical and wise advice. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Number 17, the Star. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Amazing. So collective, that is your little reading for today. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.